Hey everyone, welcome to another unboxing. Today we're looking at EMX500s. These are very well known earbuds. If you're into earbuds at all, you must have heard of EMX500s. They are usually very highly recommended. They are very cheap. They are 5 to 6 euro depending, and the reason I have two boxes here is because they are made by two sellers or two manufacturers from what I know. One is Fengru and the other one is Wooeasy. So I was very curious what would be the differences between these two, so I got them both and we're gonna unbox them and we'll have a look what's inside. Let's start with Fengru. This was how it arrived. It was inside an envelope, of course, but there was no other packaging, nothing else, so unboxing this is going to be very easy. Let's open it up and see what's inside. As you can see, here are the earbuds right here. This is the color and the cable that I ordered. Let me put them down here, and this is what you also get inside the box or inside the case, which are the foam covers. So that's pretty much it. Let me put this aside. So nothing else. This is a typical earphone case which you can buy by yourself, so very standard packaging. So these are Fengru EMX500s. Now let's look at Wooeasy ones. So Wooeasy arrived like this. Here's a box, very simplistic, nothing else written on it. Let's open it up. Okay, it comes in a square case like this. Let's see what else we have inside. We have this little warranty card. So it's like a typical stuff sellers usually include with their items that they sell. So let me put this box aside. Okay, let's open this case up and let's see what's inside. This is also, this and that are pretty much the same cases, except this one is square and this one is round. So inside we are presented with this type of a package. So nothing else here. Let me put this aside. Now let's open this up. Okay, I ordered a similar looking cable to Fengru's version. That's because I wanted to make sure the cable would not affect the sound, and I wanted to see what the earbuds actually would sound like, if there was any difference between them. So that's Fengru, that's Wooeasy. You also get this ear foam covers. Also there is this clippy thing, which is cool. So that's pretty much it when it comes to accessories. Let me put this under. So now let's look at these two earbuds. Both of these earbuds have the same type of a cable, and they come in with this wire around them. So let me open them up. Okay, so here is what the cable looks like. Here's the connector and the cable and the earbuds themselves. I'll show this to you up close. So these are your typical EMX500 style shells. Here's the front. Even the front is pretty well known if you're familiar with MX500 style shells. The vents, everything is the same. Here is the split stopper right here, and finally the cable itself, I mean the connector itself, 3.5 millimeter. Nice quality, I have to say. The cable is pretty nice. It's not sticky or anything, and I think it won't tangle up very easily, so it looks quite nice. I like this. So Wooeasy also comes in with this type of a wire holding the cable in place. I'm not a big fan of this wires, to be honest. I'd rather let the headphone be free, like a cable be free inside the case, but I digress. Anyway, let's untangle this cable. Here is Wooeasy EMX500, which is pretty much the same. Interestingly, they come in with this covers on top of them. So let me actually remove this and see what they're like on the inside. Okay, so slight difference on the inside. As you can see, the grooves on Wooeasy are a little bit different to Fengru ones. This is Fengru and this is Wooeasy. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is a an older style of the grooves, and the newer earbuds use this one, but I could be wrong about that. Otherwise, the two earbuds are absolutely identical, as you can see. So give you a closer look here. So vents, everything is the same. I even ordered the color to be the same because I wanted them to be basically the same, to see what I was interested in the difference in drivers, not the shell itself. So Wooeasy has this type of a connector. It's more minimalistic. Let me show you the difference right here. So this is Fengru, this is Wooeasy. I like this one more. This one looks nice as well, but this one is more minimalistic and I prefer that one. Here is the split stopper. This is also different. The split stopper on this is smooth. So this is Fengru, that's Wooeasy. The cable between these two feels exactly the same type of a cable, and I think I like this type of a braided cable. It looks like it won't tangle up that easily, so I like that. But what matters the most is the sound. So what I'm going to do next is I'm gonna take my time with these two earbuds. I'm gonna listen to both of them and I'm gonna compare what they sound like, and I'll be back to report to you what these two very famous, very popular earbuds actually sound like and if they have any difference. So see you soon. Alright, I'm back with my impressions on these two earbuds, and considering they have the same model, EMX500, these earbuds actually sound quite different from each other. So this is the Fengru model and this is the Wooeasy model, and when I listened to this for the first time, the Wooeasy wowed me immediately because it's for some reason it's a lot louder than the Fengru version, the Fengru EMX500s. So I had to adjust about 5 to 6 dBs of volume between these two in order to get them on the same level. Now when they are on the same level, even then they sound different. And the difference is that the Fengrus are more laid back, and the Wooeasys are more aggressive and kind of more in your face type of an earbud. So I was surprised with this because I just expected this to I expected to have basically two copies of the same earbud, but that's not the case. These two are quite different. So I found that the bass is the same between these two. They have a nice bass and it's the same, but the treble on this one is more accentuated. Like it's more it's louder and it's more forward treble. You hear it a lot more than on this one's. This one has a more like a rounded treble. There is still treble and it's a very clean treble, but it's more of a like a rounded, softer sounding treble than on this one. With this, like you hear a treble. So if you like treble, I would recommend you this. So because of that, this ones immediately feel like they're cleaner, clearer sounding earbuds, more fun. And for some reason, at the same volume, these are actually louder. It's not because of the treble, these are louder earbuds. I think they have the same impedance, but for some reason, these are louder. So as far as mid-range goes, I found that on the same volume, the Fengrus, maybe it's because of the treble on this ones, but the Fengrus I found to have a slightly cleaner mid-range, just a slightly cleaner mid-range, and they have a kind of a more like a spacious sound. The tuning of this earbuds produces like more like a wider space. Maybe it's because like everything on this one is just so pushed so forward to you that you kind of lose the dimension in that sound when everything is just thrown at you. But this one's produced just I think just slightly cleaner mid-range. I could be making this up now, but from what I tried back and forth, I felt like the mid-range was just a little bit cleaner on this one. And this ones were also more relaxing kind of sound, more they feel like more spacious to me. So I think it's because of the tuning of this earbuds. But this one's sound more aggressive, more like forward, more in your face, and this ones are more laid back sounding earbuds. And so while the mid-range is like I said, just slightly better, at the same volume, this ones have a slightly recessed mid-range. So the sound of this, I feel like, goes like this kind of, just a nice bass, just slight dip in the mids, and the treble is also not very aggressive either. It's still there, it's in nice quantity, but it's not as aggressive as this. This one's, on the other hand, I feel like go like this, there's a slight dip, and the treble goes up. So yeah, they have a more aggressive type of a sound, which immediately, once you listen to this, you are a lot more impressed by this. So if you like more laid back, more easier sound, and you are treble sensitive, go with this. If you like more like fun sounding, like when I listened to this straight away, I thought this one was just much cleaner than this, and because that's because of the treble. The treble adds that like cleanliness sort of, and so makes this sound clean. But both of these earbuds are just really good. These are my new reference earbuds. Before this, there was Venture Electronics Monk. I was not a big fan of Monk Pluses. I think if you've seen my review on them, you'll know. But the original Monks were really good, and I compared this to the originals as well. And the original Monks, which were my previous like reference budget earbuds, have more of a sound like this, as in everything is pushed forward up at you. But this one's still were producing a nicer separation and a cleaner sound, at the same time while being just slightly recessed in mids and in treble. So both of these earbuds are great. Depending on the sound, you can go either with this one or this one, or why not go with both? I mean, they're not very expensive, so if you're buying one, maybe it's worth to go ahead and buy the other one as well. As a matter of fact, the Fengru, not the Fengru, sorry, this is the Wooeasy, has a thicker cable on it as compared to the Fengru version. I personally prefer this one, the Wooeasy version. The connector, 3.5mm connector, is better, I think, on well, I just like the look of this. Like, both of them are good, but I like this beefier looking 3.5mm jack, whereas this one is also good. It's more minimalistic, both are metal, and both are well-made earbuds. One thing I noticed though, in one of the earbuds in this, when you move the cable around, you kind of hear the cable in your ear, which is I don't like that. It shouldn't be like that, but it's just a minor complaint, because once you place the earbuds in your ear and don't move much, you're not gonna hear that cable noise. But yeah, both great earbuds. My new reference earbuds, I think highly recommended. You can't go wrong with either one of this. I think you'll enjoy both of these earbuds, and I would recommend you both. So that's my final conclusion. Thanks for watching.